This happened on Tuesday night, just this past Tuesday. We were sleeping. It was 1:25 a.m. in the morning, and he was. I was sleeping, and he was biting my hand. You know, he wouldn't lay down. I kept saying, "Oh, Rocky, lay down, lay down. You know, it's not time to get up yet." And he wouldn't leave me alone, and he would jump over on my husband's belly, and then jump back and bite my hand and like drag my hand over. And so finally I got up and I was like, all right, Rocky, come on, you need to lay down. And when I looked and got the light on, my husband was like flailing around in the bed. And I said, are you okay? And he said, I'm okay, I'm okay. And he just kept repeating it. And I, no, you're not okay. So he tried to get up out of the bed, and he just sunk down to his knees, and I knew something was wrong. So I ran and got my son, who's living with us, and he came and helped us. And I called 911 as fast as I could, and they got there, and they determined, you know, that he was in a stroke. So they immediately called Life Flight and got him to Springfield and Mercy Hospital in Springfield. And so we just say that Rocky's our hero, because I probably would have just slept at least a little while longer before noticing. And all the doctors told me that it was, you know, because we got there so fast, that it wasn't as, what would you say, as severe as it could have been. It's a long story, but he's had leukemia, acute myeloid leukemia twice. And because of the, you know, severity of the chemo, he got AFib. So he has to take a blood thinner. Well, he was going to get a colonoscopy on Wednesday morning, so he had gotten off the blood thinner for 2 days, which shouldn't have done anything, but apparently a blood clot was able to get up into his left side of his brain, and that's what caused the stroke. He's doing well. Actually, he's improved remarkably since yesterday morning, and he's doing well. And I think they're going to discharge him in a day or two. So, and he's going to go to a rehab for speech therapy. His extremities are well, they're working well. So it's mainly just his speech that is affected. We're praying, of course, you know, we're people of faith, and I immediately called our pastor, Ben Baldridge of Grace Apostolic Church in Forsyth, and they were praying, everyone's praying. My sister and her husband, they have a church up in Platte City. They've been praying. She's got 10,000 friends or more. Maybe not quite, but a lot of friends. Lots of people praying, and we believe that really helped too, that God is working in his behalf. And we're excited, and Rocky's getting a little wanting to run. I think that we've had some animals that maybe sensed when we were sick, but, you know, wanted to lay down with us or something, but not to that extent. He would not leave me alone. I mean, there was no sleeping. There was no sleeping. I had to get up and see what was wrong, and so that was really good. And we have not trained him in any way for that at all. He just did. He just did it. Well, my sister has a toy on the way that I guess it's from a company called Hero, and it says Hero on it. It's like a little ball or something. So that's coming, but I've been giving him a little bit extra treats too since then, because, well, you know, his daddy's not home, and he doesn't really know what's going on. So I have probably given him a little more treats than I should have, but he's been happy. Yes, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, it's comforting too to know that he's that in tune with us, to know that something is wrong, and he wasn't going to leave me alone. And Gil is Rocky's caretaker per se. You know, he does everything for him. They're like, you know, best friends. He goes in the car with him every day, in the truck. My husband has a truck, and he goes for rides. I sent a picture about that, but he goes for rides with him almost every day around the neighborhood. They just go driving, and he likes to stick his head out the window, of course.